Alright, let's start the Wupash guide. So, just before I load back into this file so that I can show you all how to Wupash, few generic things I want to talk about. Um, First off, one of the secrets to Wupash is you've got to be charging straight away. So, before you even get in, like, don't wait to time anything. Just legit hold square as you're loading in. So that as you start, square and down, so that the moment you get in, it's already happening. That's tip one. Then you're going to keep going down. There's going to be a little set of stars I'm going to show you. Actually, I can show you them now in a sec. There's going to be a little set of stars, and you're going to keep going until those hit the top of your screen. And then you're going to hold it dead still. And then in 3 taps, that takes about 2 seconds, you're going to tap your way back up so that you're sitting just, your crosshair's sitting just below them. And then that's like the perfect setup. Then what you're going to want to do is there's going to be a bunch of pebbles flying at you this whole time. When they stop moving, that means you've hit the edge, or when they stop moving as quickly. That's like this universal symbol on on Wupash, and just ship levels in general, that you've hit the edge of the level. So there's like an invisible wall, which you can't die on, but you can't go any further out. And that's when you spin around and you go, haha, and have a jolly old time. The next part to doing it properly is the secret to getting zero drop is that, as Manto puts it, or like the best way we can understand it right now, it's field of view based. So what you want to do, you want to put the nuke in the right spot, and then move your camera to be looking at a direction where that specific explosion spot will kill them all. Luckily, it's very lenient. This spot, I set up with Wupash every time. Set up as in, like, I don't stop moving my camera to shoot the nuke. And then the moment you've shot the nuke, you need to flick up instantly and left. Like, it's legit circle up. Circle up, like, instantly. So the rocks you're going to be, the stars you're going to be using to line up are these ones. You know them because it's the 2 smaller ones a little closer together, and then just below them to the 2 wider ones further apart. So you got star 1, star 2, star 3, star 4. And you're going to bring your crosshair up to about here after you bring them back up. Because you're going to go down all the way, and then you go bang, 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 and then as you line up, you put on nuke. An important thing is you have nuke on before you spin around, else the setup screwed up. Because you put the nuke on before you hit the edge of the thing. Alright, so here we go. Loading again. Yes, torpedo, but I'm talking about, like, the direction the camera goes. You're flicking the camera up, so you're actually going down on the stick, yeah. So circled down, yes. Alright. So like I said, hold square down, charge. Those stars go to the top of the screen. Tap up my way slowly. Put on nuke. Spin. Shoot, flick up. And you see zero drop. Now, one other thing I want to cover is you'll notice on the choose challenge button to the left, there's a piece of Raritanium. Between the restart challenge and choose challenge button, on the right side there is a rock. Just above and to the left side of the options button, that's like a little rock. There's like essentially 3 rocks is what I'm pointing out. That one, and then there's like a Raritanium chunk. And you want to be a quarter of a screen past them by the time you shoot the nuke, which means it's going to go a little further past them. And then you flick up and bring the camera back a bit. So I'll show you one more time. It does take a little bit of practice, but with some practice you can hit this, 7 out of 10 times or more. I had a session today when I was doing runs where I hit it 9 out of 10 times. There, so below them. Another zero drop, just like that. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty lenient. I'm not even bothering to really set up the nuke. You can see that the nuke is exploding in the bottom right. And I've adjusted my camera back up so I'm looking at these rock sections. But yeah, the main important things is that You got to get below those stars and then bring yourself back up. That puts the ship in the correct position. That's step one. Step two is to turn around at the correct point, which is when the asteroids stop flying towards you. And then step three is to shoot at the correct spot, which is when you've turned far enough to the right. You can kind of look at where I shoot to get an idea of that and just figure out your own visual cue. And then step four is to instantly, the moment you shoot the nuke, to flick the camera up, so flick the stick down and back to the left a little bit. And that will give you the zero drop most times. I hope this has been reasonably useful. If you have questions, I guess I'd say leave a comment, but I mean, it's Twitch that I'm going to have this on, and probably YouTube as well. But join my Discord and shoot me a direct message if you have questions.